All right, so yeah, shit got crazy yesterday. Shit got crazy. Music was on. Kind of went a little too fast, but we're back. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? You know what time it is right now? It is 7:08 in the morning on a Wednesday. Coffee hitting. And if you know, you know. All right, so what did I do yesterday? Let me show you real quick before we even start. I ended up stripping this motor and I ended up painting it outside. So I gave it a nice silver. Maybe I did it ass backwards. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. All right. So most likely by the time that I'm finished, I'm just going to have to touch up on here. Guys, I ordered so many parts OEM for this. I ordered all these bolts brand new. I ordered all the oil pan bolts. I ordered a new oil pan. I got my boy Esco. He's getting me a water pump and an alternator. I did notice afterwards that when I got the motor, it was missing a starter. Called up Will at JDM Engine Depot. He's shipping me one now. So I'm trying to make this motor have a theme of silver, black, and a touch of gold. Pause. I sent K20 maybe a 15-part list. So hopefully they'll take care of me on the price and I can get that stuff fairly quick. But I went to town on K20's website. Shout out to Sean. But guys, today I'm going to tear this motor open. Again, ass backwards. I know. Today I'm going to, is the lighting, you know what? Let's get this light on. It works. Yeah, there it is. All right. Today I'm going to tear this motor open and I'm going to begin doing the oil pump conversion and hopefully putting it back on timing and resealing it without an oil pan because I'm waiting for a brand new one to come in. I want to give this motor a lot of love, a lot of TLC. This is a giveaway motor. This motor represents my name, my garage, you guys, so I have to make sure that it's 200% correct. What else am I waiting on? A bunch of different things. But anyway, listen, let me open up this motor. I've had it flipped upside down overnight, so hopefully we don't have too much to worry about near the oil pump area. And then I can throw that big dookie oil pump away because it's no bueno, papi. A bueno is no good. It's no good. I don't know. I live on the 5th floor, the 4th floor. I don't know. Let's start going. All right, now. All right, guys. All right, guys. All right. All right, so. All right, guys. Yep, all right, guys. All right, so. Okay, boys. You got something to say, 40? Yeah. Hi. I think I did a good job. I think I did fairly good. What do you guys think? Nice silver. So I gave it 2 coats of primer. Then I eventually just went over to this guy here. And I used this. Little TLC. Didn't need much cleaning, thank God. Took some simple green. Let that rest on there for about 5-10 minutes. Elbow grease. Started brushing. Stuff like that. Cleaning. Pause on this gesture. Pause. Spider-Man. YouTube, I'm just dicking around. Pause. I'm dicking around. Yeah, man. I tried to clean as much as I can. Let me get this oil pan open, and boy, is it a nightmare. So, to all my people out there that want to do a 24 oil pump conversion, guys, it is a bitch. That Honda bond is real. What I like to do now is run a razor along the line here. Stick the razor as far in as possible, pause, and just try to help it. And I always try to pry from this little area right here, this little pocket, maybe a little bit from right here. I try to stay away from this area of prying because it's so close to the side cover. And if you nick it up and you don't put the right amount of silicone, you're going to have a bad leak. So I'm throwing this oil pan out. Looks like it's busted or something, right? Why is there oil there? Maybe here? Who knows? All right, let me get rid of this. So I'd say, yeah, like something like this, right? I mean, you're not gonna fully get all the way in there, but just help it a little bit. Trust me, guys, taking off this oil pan is not as easy and as sweet as you think it is. There's a nice glob of Honda Bond here. So again, fresh razor. I'm going to go around this entire oil pan and just try to help it as much as I can. And then if you kind of, go back and forth, you could see that it goes in a little deeper. Pause. That's what she said. So about somewhere right here, see that? See how much easier it broke loose? See, right? And all I did, I used these two razors. If you've ever done this oil pan on a K, then you know exactly how hard this is and how easy I just made it look. So I'll take this off right now. Hold on. All right, folks. Alrighty, folks. Here we go. Here's the shit show. Okay, good. We got no metal in here. Not bad. We'll use this to throw a bunch of stuff out. We're going to take apart this oil pump. Pretty sure you guys remember how I showed you on past videos. You're just going to basically unbolt it and then remove everything from under here, and then be prepared to start measuring up your oil pump to how much cutting you need to do for it to clear the girdle. So I'm going to get my tools in line. I'm going to get my stand, my engine cart ready, my tool cart ready, and start taking this apart. Two 14s loose here. These two 12s are loose. You want to keep, and you're going to hold on and reuse these two 12s. So now we have tension on the oil pump chain. This is the oil pump chain tensioner. I removed two 10 millimeters already. This is the third one. You're going to see it kick back a little bit. There it is right there. Honestly, so you don't make a mess, because we're throwing that out, you could leave that just like that. Take out your bolts. These are going to be garbage. These we're going to hold on to. Put those there. Grab our pry bar. We can go from right here just to break it first. Nice and easy. Okay. In this corner, we're pretty much loose. We are pretty much loose. Okay. So now, it's very hard to do while being on camera. Let's see if we can knock it out. I want to tilt this up so I can just loosen this chain and let it fall. I don't care about it. I'll get it later when I take the side cover off. All right. Maybe it's a better idea to take this off. No good. That's no good. Alright. So, yeah, we have to tilt it up. Again, not easy on camera. Alright. That's for the scrap man. Enjoy it, bud. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the factory, basically baffle, tray, whatever you want to call it. We are also going to loosen these 10s. I took those off. This one's next. So, we're going to take these 10s, and put them here on our nice magnet so we're organized. This goes to the scrap too. You don't use none of that. So Now we're ready. Okay, so now why do you have these napkins stuffed here? I'm just letting it soak up some of the oil that was stuck in these galleys in these pockets. I like to work clean. Look at my floor. It's perfectly fine. I haven't made no spill. I'm going to let those soak up as much oil as possible. We're going to get ready to remove that and block off the oil passageway for that. So we'll prep all of this. I'll start cleaning now. And I like to use this tool here, like the inspection sticker. Where are you, bud? Are you here? Yeah. Check this out. You just take this for a ride with a fresh razor. Look. You just clean all that up. That's it. Then eventually, I'm going to bring my garbage here, do one of those into there, and then just get the surface clean. I'm not in a rush. There's no race that I'm prepping for. I want to do this nice and neat. So, as a matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean all of this up right now just to have it prepared, because what I don't want to do is after the conversion is done with the oil pump, chance any of this falling into the motor. So I might as well do it now. If I make a mistake, I can hit it with some air. I can grab it with a needle nose. You know, sometimes this chips off, this breaks off, and then it'll fall in there, and you can just simply grab it. So let me clean that up. So with the razor, I scraped off as much silicone as possible. See that? With the razor, right? Brake cleaner. Gray scuff pad. Soak that with brake cleaner. Watch this. Little gem. Not only are you lifting off the silicone, but you're also cleaning the surface at the same time. So now when you get to a spot like that, that's giving you a little bit of a headache, what you do is, now since the brake cleaner has broken down that silicone, look how easy it comes off. Right? Take that. That's it. Nice and easy. So you go around the whole surface here. You clean the bottom of this also. Sorry, guys. You get the gist. Gray scuff pad. You could use a red one, but don't press down too much. Actually, the red one would work a lot better, but don't press down too much. You could use a gray one. Give it a little bit of pressure, pause, but most importantly, this is what's going to help take it off, is the brake cleaner. Hope you enjoyed that little tech tool tip. Ladies and gentlemen, that surface is clean. Nice, right? Usually I would use like a sheetrock screw, put that into there, and then pull this up by using something like this here. So this one came out fairly easy. You are going to completely throw this out. You're going to find yourself, I just had it, bear with me. You're going to find yourself a nice clean 12. Alright, something like this, give or take. I'm going to clean this up. And you are going to, this is too long, I'm going to get a shorter one. Silicone around that, little Honda bond, and close that up. So, for example purposes, it should look like this after the baffle is on. So now you know that your 10s line up, right? And that's going to fall right in that pocket. Very important, guys. If you don't do this step, then the oil pump conversion doesn't work. So let me get that all buttoned up. Boss Dawn 40's here. Say hi, 40. Hi.
Hi.
¿Cómo está? Habla español, habla español.
Buen día, buen día.
40's working on the side cover. Ended up just popping that off with the pry bar, nice and simple. Now I have to change and remove this guide. So this is a 5mm hex key. These are perfectly fine. Sometimes they do kind of like strip out. You got to be real careful with them. Fortunately, I have two brand new ones if you guys want to lock that part number in real quick. That's for this bolt right here. Very cheap. I got about 10 of them. I figured why not change it just to be on the safe side. So I'll stick these here in my used pile. Ended up bolting up the baffle using these nice clean hex keys. That's all siliconed. Pretty much got these galleys dried up. This one's kind of a little bit of a BITCH. When I flip the motor over, that napkin will catch everything. So I'm gonna throw this guide out, but as an emergency, throw the guide out, no good. As an emergency, I'll hold on to these. But I have two new ones, and then I have a new K20 guide. So there goes that part number for the K20 oil pump guide. Take that apart. Open these three up, put it in there, tighten it, and then almost time to cut the oil pump. So time to get this oil pump pretty much measured up, all right? So we need that dowel to line there, we need that to line there, and then we need that 10 to line up. So you can pretty much see we'd have to take out that whole section from there all the way to about right there, okay? So I can make my mark. I can make my mark basically saying, hold on, I need this whole line out. Sometimes you have to get really close. Come on, camera, focus up. To about right here. You go up, we're just gonna cut that entire section out. So let me get this guy covered up with some tape. I'll cover everything that has a, where metal can go into. I'll bring it to the vise, I'll cut it, I'll see if it fits, and we're halfway there. So guys, give or take, we're about right there. Now I'll just take the cutter and I'll smoothen everything up. And by experience, I know that I need to shave here. I never get it on the first shot. I'm hoping to get it on the first shot. So from remembering, I need to shave a lot here, and I'll do that while cleaning all this up. So let me get to that part. Alright, let's see if I got it. Watch it, 40, let me try this. Okay, I hope I shaved out enough. Okay, that's in. Almost. Hold on, I almost had it. Come on, focus. What a son of a bitch. Almost, 40. Unching ma. Yeah, a little bit in the back is touching. Okay. Alright. I'll fix that right now. Nailed it! I almost had it on the first shot. But you see now that clears back there? It was touching right here. So maybe for reference, guys, center of this edge here to the 10 mil bolt. Then you'll see it. But it's good. It's good to go. We're going to put our two 12s in. Add a 10 here. Oil pump conversion is basically done. Swap the chain is no good. We're going to flip the motor and get it ready for timing. Swap out the guides. 40, me and 40 kicking ass here, man. Cleaning, right here, 40, don't forget here. He cleaned up the side of the motor on this side. I'm going to keep letting him go to work as I move along. Oil pump chain, oil pump is on. We've got our oil pump tensioner going on next. It has this pin that you pull out afterwards. So we are going to line it up like this. Add our 10s, then pull that right there, and then that'll give us the tension. So 40 has the 10s there. Yeah, 40, hold it. Go ahead, thread them in. Thread them in, bud. You're gonna hear the mutt in the back. He yells at everything that he does. You're gonna hear that mutt in the back. That's all he does, is yell. You can hear his whole conversation. The weasel. Right? Ladrón? The ladrón?
Ladrón?
Yeah, he big, yeah, big ladrón. So we'll tighten up those 10s. Let's keep it simple. Just give it a touch. That's all he does. You could hear his whole conversation. That's all he does, guys. Just talk. So wheezing. Done? Pull that, you're finished. So now it's time to flip this motor upside down. Well, the opposite way. I'm gonna put some cardboard on the ground and we're gonna start working on that timing chain. Sounds good to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
See you later, buddy. Okay, gonna change these two guides here. We're gonna get this motor to TDC, and we're gonna start getting this guy all set up. See, I was prepared. You see, I was prepared, guys. But moving right along. Are you having fun? You having fun or no?
Nothing.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. Sorry guys, it was so loud outside. Finally quieted up, finally got a little quiet. They're towing a car up here. So yeah, put the motor on to timing. I got my tensioner on. I'm not fully tight yet. Let me just tighten that up with this 1/4 inch here. All right. I'll tighten up these guides. My hand is fine. So that's it, right? Okay. We have a gold link at the bottom, and on this gear there's a dot. We line that gold link to that dot. We make sure that the motor is TDC, which means that that arrow is facing that arrow. And then we have our 2 dots up here and our lines lining up, right? Give or take. We're gonna pull this pin, add tension, and it needs a little bit more. Didn't I just grab the screwdriver for you? Okay, we'll use the pry bar. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to click this tensioner to have the right amount of tension. How do you know that? This hole has to line back up to basically where this pin would fit in there. So, 1, 2, 3 clicks, give or take. You could take one more. Yep, right there. It didn't need it. It was just off. So basically, that's how you know you have enough tension, when you can put that back in. So now we will rotate the motor. So we're TDC here, give or take. So let's just bring it back a little bit. We're lined up here perfectly. Our dots are facing up. Our gold links are on the dots. That one's lined up. And now we have rotation. And we're on timing. So how do we check our timing one more time to make sure that we're good? We're gonna put the 2 dots up. Which is almost gonna be hard to do, but we'll get it right about now. We'll check down here. Our line is right back where it belongs. Our lines are here and our dots are up. You're never going to get the links to line back up. You'd have to spin it 4 million times. So this is tight. These 3 10s are tight. Let's just double check. Yep. Let's check these 10s. Yep. Those 2 are tight for sure. These, tight. Good, 40?
Good.
Your boy's good, right?
Bonito.
My man. So guys, we're pretty much done with this vlog. Maybe you don't want to congest it and start talking about other stuff. Kind of leave it for like timing and oil pump conversion. I'm pretty much done for today. What I'm going to do is re-Honda Bond the side cover. Clean this stuff again. Give it one more wipe with some brake cleaner. Make sure that it sticks. And the main thing is, when I do my oil pan, I want to leave it upside down for about 24 hours. But I'm back to top dead center. I'm going to adjust the valves off camera, clean all that nastiness there, and just keep prepping this motor. So now, real quick, I have a, I went on AcuraPartsWarehouse.com yesterday. I just went apeshit on ordering stuff. I got an OEM dampener coming through, nice and fresh. It was about 71 bucks. I got the OEM side cover bolts. They were 97 each. The two on the bottom with the guide, they are about $4 each. I also got those. I ordered oil pan bolts from Acura. I got an oil pan coming. I've got water pump on order, alternator on order, and then hopefully I get some good news from K20 today on basically price and availability on everything that I asked for. So I'm going to shut this vlog down. I hope you learned something, and then I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully I have a lot more parts to put on. I want to put as much OEM bolts on this motor as possible. I love the Downstar stuff. I kind of feel like I overdo it sometimes with just always putting Downstar on bolts. I want to kind of go like a OEM look, almost like a Type R. Like, look how the valve cover looks on the grease cylinder head right here. This is sold to a gunner. I feel so bad. I still have not found a box to ship it out of, but man, JT, you did such a great job, bro. But yeah, man, from me and 40, we love you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Please leave us a positive comment. Show us some kind of love. We're going to clean a lot of things up. We're going to get ready for tomorrow, too. Hopefully some parts come in. And yeah, we're going to keep gunning. I love you guys. See you later.